Mag-toothbrush lang ako.
I'm gonna try to get ready while talking to you. So ito yung nangyari. Sunday, we went swimming. As usual, Sunday we usually go swimming. And then, umuwi na kami ng house. We all took a shower and we were like, okay, you know what? It's a little bit too early to prepare. To prepare dinner. It was around mga 5 o'clock. Yeah. So like, we'll get an hour's sleep and then we'll figure out dinner. So, ayun, we were just relaxing. Sean and I were just watching a show. And then, all of a sudden, I don't know, out of nowhere, nakakuha si Travis ng coins. And, he played with me. So, ganun siya na, okay, mommy, he usually does this a lot. Like, with toys. Like, mommy, where is it? Where's the coin? And I said, dito. Then, nothing. So, oh, it's here. Has to be here. And there was a coin. There was one coin. And after that, my attentions already went to Aiden. Kasi si Aiden, meron siyang pinapagawa sa akin on the cell phone. Like, he wants to log into his game. So, in that split moment, parang narinig ko si Travis na parang tapos nag-cough and then bigla umiyak. And then yung tunog nun was like, I don't know, it was so different. Parang, alam mo yung may nalunok talaga siya. So, I panicked because the last time I checked, like a couple seconds ago, he was playing with coins. And merong ugali si Travis na he would hide stuff in his mouth. Tapos sabihin niya na, oh, I don't know where it is, but it's in his mouth. So, I automatically asked him, like, sabi ko, Trav, was there any coin in your mouth? Okay, so, automatically, I asked him na, Travis, what's in your mouth? And medyo nagulat siya, and he got a bit scared. And he was not saying anything, which was already like, oh my God, for me. Then he said like, nothing's in my mouth. And I didn't believe him because he looked like he was so uncomfortable. So sabi ko, Travis, so I tried to calm myself down because I kind of shouted at him at first because I was like really in shock. So I told him, Travis, you have to tell me the truth. What's in your mouth? Or did you put a coin in your mouth? And then he said, I don't know. So he didn't say no, but he also didn't say anything. And I asked him again, like, Travi, how many coins were you playing with? And then he said, 2 coins. And all I can find in the room, or by the bed where we were playing, I only found 1 coin. So right away, I called my friend that's a doctor, Jack. Sabi ko, Jack, what, like, this happened and everything. And I tried to, like, Tita Jack is a doctor, so you have to tell her the truth. And we tried to make him say it to Jack. And this time we were already like, we knew that we had to go to the hospital. So I already told Sean to get ready. And then Jack said na do you have to go to the hospital and have an x-ray because he's not saying anything and you don't want to risk it. So I said, yeah, okay, I'll go now. So we got him dressed in 5 minutes and we all, like, I left Aiden with our yaya and we left. So we first went to MDMRC, which was like our first pinupuntahan talaga namin na hospital. And once we got to the emergency room, he was already drooling a lot, like excessive ang kanyang drooling. So that wasn't normal, but he was also really tired because galing kaming pool. So he wanted to go to bed and I was panicking. It's like, no. I tried waking him up and stuff like that. I like, no, you cannot go to bed. Laying with him in the car. So it took us only like 5 minutes to get to the hospital because Sean like really raced. And it was a Sunday, so there was no cars. And when we got there, after like about 3 or 4 minutes of waiting, they told us that they don't have an ENT at that hospital. So they told us to go to Davao Doctors. So we went to Davao. Actually, they told us to go to SPMC or Davao Doctors. And Davao Doctors we don't really go there because it's kind of pricey for us. Like, it's really expensive sa Davao Doctors. Everybody knows that. But we also didn't want to go to SPMC because that's the COVID hospital. That's a public COVID hospital. So we didn't want to risk it. Now we're going to be exposed. So we went to Davao Doctors. So we got Davao Doctors. It was so smooth there. Parang they got us in right away to the pedia ER and they issued us an X-ray right away. So once that was done, they issued us an X-ray, and in like 10 minutes we went to an X-ray. And he was not like crying. I would ask him if anything's in pain, and he wouldn't talk. He didn't want to talk because I think that he was scared. But Yung pala yun, masakit na yung throat niya, and then he didn't want to talk about it. So I asked him if there's ouchie, and then I would ask him where it is, and he would say, I don't know. He would just kept saying, I don't know, like he didn't really want to talk about it. So, ayun, we had the x-ray, and sa x-ray, ayun, may coin talaga siya. So guys, may coin siya sa kanyang mouth, sa kanyang throat. Okay, so what happened was, we went in, and they had to do an endoscopy, and they had to do an endoscopy, so he was already asleep around that time, so it was fine. I had to go in with him for the anesthesia part, and Dr. Dean, who is a batchmate of mine, was the resident at the time, so they tried to make it as calm as possible, but before that, I was the one who went with Travi for the x-ray, and I was the first one who saw the coin, and I kind of panicked in my head a bit. But at the same time, Travi was already very uneasy. He was gonna cry, so he tried to calm him down, play with him, so he would still keep still because it was a lot of X-rays. And then I showed Sean the photo, and what happened to you? He freaked out. Like I've never seen Sean like so uneasy, like super uneasy. No, he really freaked out. He was so scared first. Yeah. So they did the operation. It was very quick operation, like mga 30 minutes lang. And then we went up in the room, and he slept all throughout the night. I didn't stay here. It was Sean who stayed overnight because I have a baby and another baby at home. So what happened when he woke up, Sean?
Nothing. He just woke up, said that it doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah. So basically, the whole thing was already done. We could have gone home the next day. But during the X-ray, they saw something in his lungs na parang pneumonia daw. It could be anything. It could be, like the doctor told us that it could have been just inflammation because he was choking, or like
something from the coin.
Yeah, because it was a dirty coin, obviously. So, could be just an infection. So they gave him antibiotics, and they kind of treated him for pneumonia. With the antibiotics, parang it doesn't mean that he has pneumonia, but they just gave him antibiotics that could also treat pneumonia. And then because of that, we were already tagged as respiratory, like whatever patients, and he needed to do a COVID test, which was not good.
Nope, not at all.
I wasn't here, but he hated it, right?
So the only bad part is zero COVID symptoms, and we understand it's safe for everybody. It's what's best for the hospital as well. It covers that in case of anything. However, it's an unpleasant experience for a child.
And
we could have been home yesterday. However, it can take up to 72 hours. Luckily, it took only 24.
Yeah, so
but
we got
for some
the
people,
result.
it can take up to 72 hours, which you still have to pay for per night. So
the COVID test cost.
but
Yeah, we don't know yet. We're here now waiting for the bill, so we'll see how much it will cost. And then, so he had to take the COVID test, and it turned negative, of course. We were very confident that it was negative.
we're very safe at home.
Yeah, and so yesterday he was all good. He was so energetic. Like, look at him now. You can hear him. He's like playing, talking, eating a lot, and
He was fine as soon as he woke up.
yeah, he was fine.
He ate full meals, drank, peed, pooped, played.
Yeah, so Sean had to stay another night in that small bed. Show your bed, which was fine because the aircon was good here. The place is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just not my bed.
Yeah,
Not
plus
much space.
he had to wake up every couple hours because the nurses had to.
And they keep in mind whoever's staying in the room can't leave the room. So it's whoever, like Andrea, would have to bring us food. I can't go down to get food. The nurses, some of them are willing to, but again, like they're busy as it is. You don't want to overburden them.
Yeah, it's not their
So-
job to pick up food
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly.
so we didn't want to ask them to do something like that.
But
But
they
they
did
were
us-
they offered. They said like if you need to just name it under me and I'll pick it up downstairs. So that's very nice of them.
We didn't use it, but we did.
Yeah, we gave them pizza though.
Yeah, bought them pizza.
We're really happy about that. So the whole experience, we kind of replayed it in our head over and over again, like how it could have been prevented. It could have been prevented, obviously. One, don't
Ban
let
coins.
Yeah, don't let it like anything. Like I don't even know where he got the coins, to be honest, because my bag and my purse and wallet was outside the room. Oh no, it was even
And all my
downstairs.
coins are in the car.
All his coins are either in the car or in his pants or like on top of my like jewelry box where he can't even reach. So that part, we just didn't know where he picked it up. I think he got it from my side table, and I don't even know why I have coins, to
Maybe
be
it was like
honest.
something, yeah.
I got it from the side table, Mom.
Yeah, you got it from the side table. I don't know why I have coins there. I don't put money there. I don't empty my pockets
But the reality, it's a magic trick he does 5 times a day, every single day.
So he does
And
that
for just for
magic.
this one time, you decided to put it in his mouth.
And it's not like we allow him to put stuff here, he's a kid. So we keep telling him before that we kept telling him even before that to do that, and he knows that too. It's just his spirit. So we were just really lucky that he didn't choke and turn blue and everything. Because even if and then I talked to Jack about that. Like even if he choked and then we did try to push it out, it's not here.
Yeah.
It was stuck up here, so it would have been really impossible for us to get it. So we were just really lucky, really lucky that we took him in. And just something that I just want to tell everybody: if you are in doubt, if you think he put something in his mouth, or you're not sure, even if it's a hassle, even if it's in the middle of the night, go to the doctor. You just have to be sure. Because when we were there, we were at the hospital. We were at the ER. He was feeling okay. Like he was uncomfortable. He felt tired, but we were also coming from swimming, so he was okay. But we just had a gut feeling that
Also,
he did it. So that's it. How was your experience here, Trav?
see you touching my boo boo.
Travim, can you tell them what
Tell
did
them,
you
what
do
did
at
you
the
do while you were
hospital?
here? You had food? What kind of food did you have?
My
Mac and cheese, mommy brought you. And then what did you eat from the hospital?
devil.
You had Jello. I love Jello.
And lots of water and chocolate milk and pizza.
And hot dog is a hot dog.
Forgot the hot dog at home. Sorry.
We'll eat it when we get home, okay? And then what games did we play? We played in the laboratory. Oh, my phone's ringing.
Can you give me a tour of your hospital hotel? What's that? Your fridge, and you have. Ooh, can I have a coffee there? The ice one, yeah. Now, thank you. And then what else is here in your hotel? Baby, open the bathroom. Is that your bathroom? Yeah, it's your bathroom over there. Now show me your bed. What can your bed do? Can you show me?
What's this? Do you get this about?
Mm-hmm.
If you get this about, it's the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one.
The other disc.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this die. When you visit the die. Maybe do this.
Okay. How about you show me Daddy's bed? Where's Daddy's bed?
Right there is a white.
How do you go up from your bed, Baba? To your ouch.
From here.
Wow, you have a stool.
That's my this. I'm drying up my raspberry.
Wow.
This.
And then can you show me how you lie down to watch TV? Nice. That's how you lie down to watch TV. That's cool. You have your own TV here.
And this is how Daddy sleeps.
How does Daddy sleep?
Daddy,
Daddy doesn't fit. And then, be careful. Where do you eat?
the table.
On the table. It's messy right now. And then, what else is here? Oh, can you open your chips? Okay.
So this. What's this? What's this?
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
What's that?
It's
Yeah.
It's my music maker.
It's your music maker. Dance party, dance party, dance party. Can you give me dance party? Good job.
Mom, that's okay. I saw my.
Okay. Dance, dance, dance. Booty, booty. Booty, 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 booty. Show me your booty.
Booty, booty, booty,
Booty, booty, booty, booty,
Mommy,
booty,
look
booty.
at booty, Mama.
Booty, booty. Booty. Hey, don't do that. That's not yours. Put it back here.
No.
Let's get your chips. Can we eat chips?
Probably. This is just spicy, but not spicy.
Yeah.
It's a bit sticky. It's a bit
Okay, let's-
Hi.
We are in the hospital.
Oh.
And show. No more. No more. What happened when they took it out? Were you scared? No more. You want me to take this out?
No.
Okay. So, what happened? Are you going home today?
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys! So it's already a week since we had the endoscopy for Travis, and I'm gonna end this vlog here. The last time we talked, we were still at the hospital waiting for our bill. So medyo na-shock kami doon guys because we were expecting like a 50 to 50, right? We were expecting to have like 50, and we had already put a down deposit of 25. So we were like, okay, ganun talaga, it's okay. But it turned out that we had to pay with the 25 and with insurance pa and bill help. We ended up having to cash out a total of 106,000. So it's a lot. We were really shocked about it. But at the end of the day, I think the expenses got a little bit too much kasi parang now that it's COVID, like COVID time, and then all the hospitals have extra precautions with everything. So I think we were charged for all of the PPEs that they used during the operation, and then what else? We were charged a lot for the operating room. Most of the charges came out from the operating room, to use the operating room. I don't know why ganun kataas, but
It's like 75,000.
just for the operating room was 75,000. So I don't know if that's how it is good na morag. When you use the operating room, it's that much. I don't know. I don't give birth there. I give birth in MDMRC. And yeah, so the total of his endoscopy was literally the total of my first time na nanganak ako with an emergency CS section, cesarean section. So that's a big thing compared to like having like a major operation. So I posted a couple days after the operation when we were just settling in. We settled in and then like parang trying to get back to our life and our routine. So I posted about what happened. We were hesitant to post because we knew that there were going to be a lot of negative comments. There would be a lot of backlash with the post, even after this vlog, because we think that, you know, it's normal. People are going to think that walang nagbantay sa bata, or bakit hinayaan siya, or there's a lot of comments about us not really paying attention. Then we were prepared with that, but at the same time I wanted to post because I wanted to give awareness to a lot of the moms that things like this can actually happen. You know, you wouldn't expect it. Like, as a mom, you were always told that alam mo, you know, no small toys, keep everything, you have to keep an eye on your kids 24/7 at all times, kasi things like this could happen. Like, people would say that, obviously, but to actually experience it, but like, you know, people would say that, but no one would really think that it would happen to you. It's very, people say, hindi, it will not happen, you know. But I just wanted to post giving awareness that it can happen. And literally just 2 seconds na hindi ako nakatingin sa kanya, and it happened. So but surprisingly, we had really good comments. We had positive outcome with the post. A lot of moms were already aware. They thanked me for sharing my experience and our story, because in that way we kind of opened their eyes to what could happen. It opened their eyes to what could happen to their kids and what they should avoid na. So a lot of moms or parents there would say that, you know, they're being more cautious now, and like coins that they have in their wallets, in their pockets, that can just, you know, kahit saan makalat, it can just go anywhere. They're very cautious about that now. And a lot of people also commented that it happened to their kids, and their kids were even older. Like, there was one that commented that it happened to her kid, and her kid was already 7 years old. So isipin mo, Travis is 3 years old, so it's very like, okay, he's a toddler, he didn't know what he was doing. But there were also some people who had 7 years old or older that it happened to them too. It was a complete accident. So it's really like, you can't blame a parent for things like this, diba? Parang that's just really one of the things now we took out from the whole experience, that even if we pay so much attention to our kids, I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom, and for the past few months my husband has been staying home, and we have a yaya to take care of them too, and kahit na super everybody is paying attention to them, things can still happen. So yeah, and then we had a couple negative comments saying that kasi wala kasi yan silang bantay, that's why it happened. Kapag may bantay yan, it could happen, it would never have happened. So I didn't want to respond because I just don't I don't want to meddle with it, or I don't want to pay much attention to it because it's not important, it's not going to help the situation, it happened. But I'll probably just say like here, but it doesn't really help those type of comments. Also, like, it's not like hindi namin sila binantayan. If you really read through the whole thing, through the whole story, I took my eyes out 2 seconds lang because I needed to pay attention to Aiden as well, who was playing with me. So, hindi naman pwede na si Travis ang babantayan ko, right? So, literally only 2 seconds and it happened. So, hindi mo siya ma-blame na walang nagbantay. You also had a comment saying that if it was them, they wouldn't have time to take pictures. Like, why was I taking pictures? Or I was even, there's a couple of clips here.
Oh, you need a snack break.
But if you actually read through the whole thing and the timeline, we were at the hospital for like 4 hours waiting for the doctor. So taking a picture was not an issue because it was like just a click, right? And I only took photos before we knew that there was a coin there, right? And then probably a couple times when we were already waiting for the doctor. But we did
mind also, he wasn't in danger.
Yeah, he wasn't in pain, he wasn't crying, he wasn't in danger, he was breathing. So I knew he was uncomfortable, but we were also there trying our best. Like, he was just watching YouTube videos. That's how calm he was. He was very calm, he didn't panic. I had my sister there to help me out. So you can't say na parang bakit ka nagpicture, yung mga ganon na may time ka pa nagpicture, you should have paid attention to your son, trying to calm him down. He was calm. Like, I'm a mother, I would know if, I would know. I wouldn't do anything to worsen the situation. If it were anything else, like if he wasn't breathing, of course I wouldn't be on my phone. I would only be on my phone to call my mom or my dad to update them. But that time he was calm. We even had time to video call my mom. We were waiting there for a while, and even when he was in the operating room, he was asleep. He wasn't, the pictures there, he wasn't under any medication yet, he was asleep. So I don't think that was anything bad. At the same time, with me taking photos, somebody even commented that it's good that she took photos because it gave a lot of awareness to the mom. So that's my piece of it. I'm like, okay, we're over it. We're kind of like trying to just get back on routine and get back to our lives. It was a really bad experience that we really don't want to happen again, and we're more cautious now as parents. And I hope that by posting this or by sharing our experience, we could also tell you guys, or give you an idea of the worst possible thing that could happen when kids play on their own. So yeah, I'm ending the vlog here, and thank you for watching. Comment down below if you have any questions about the operation. It wasn't, I explained it naman pretty well. I'll put the caption down here in the description box. But if you have any other comments, please comment down below. Bye.